This is all that is left.
Looks pretty junked, doesn't it? Okay, well, I suppose it's in slightly better shape than the rest of the place. I mean, there is still some Eridar architecture there. They more or less junked it all with Legion architecture elsewhere. Velen,
Our cause.
I wouldn't say you were exactly home just yet. Not without several eviction orders and a few millennia of rebuilding and renovations. Alright. So, descend to Makare with
Not
Velen.
all. Come. I need to see it for myself.
Well, just look out the window then.
Our time is now, hero.
Yeah. I can take a look, certainly. Get me down there.
Is at your disposal.
I mean, chances are his old tools are still there. Exodus Point. I'm guessing this is the point at which you guys legged it. Not to put too fine a point on it.
Will you join our cause?
Yoink. Come on, Velen.
Talga is turned against us. No.
Yes, he has.
Cannot end like this. Take the others and go, Prophet. We will buy you time.
Hartoon! You do not have to do this!
Yes, he does. It's in the script.
Keep my family safe.
Well, we know Hartoon gets out. I'm just not sure about the other guys.
Hooray! Help us!
Well, as teleportation goes, that's very slow and makes them a very easy target.
Traitor! Even if it takes 1,000 years!
Took a little longer than that and we ended up hunting him. Oh well, he got his wish, just not quite.
Something stirs.
Well, that'll be trouble then.
Of all those who died that day,
Are they going to be
I
happy
can
to
still
see
hear
us?
the Naru song of war. There was one who held the way open for us. She fell behind. I can feel her presence even now. But her song is bitter, distorted.
She's been stuck on... Oh, right, she's going void, isn't she? Hello, Echo of Lura. Right, I'm guessing she's not going to be very happy to see us.
Unite against the Legion.
Well, how long is it since you ran with your tail between your legs, Valen? There's your answer. Okay, so Khazad-dûm, first of his name. The Echo of Khazad-dûm. Okay. And
So
then...
many were left behind. They linger, forced to relive their final moments over and over again.
Yep, that's what ghosts generally do.
To end their torment is to finish what I started so very long ago. We must let these spirits finally realize their escape.
You mean kill them, don't you? Right, so collect 3 stolen pylon cores, and then activate 3 ancient pylons. I told you we were going to have to construct additional pylons at some point. Let's get this done. Alright, so pylon cores are on the Zealous Echoes.
You reject.
Yes, yes, yes. Don't mind me. Well, mostly because I just killed you. Spectral dust. Huh, no luck there. That's got him. Aha! 1. Judge. And... smack. Okay. So, let us construct our first pylon. There we go. Additional pylon has been repaired. Not sure what good it's going to do, but we'll find out shortly. Apparently these pylons are not useful against ghosts. So that's something they probably should have mentioned in the warranty. And then maybe they did in the small print. Let's face it, Velen's never exactly been one for small print, has he? That whole trusting the Prime Naru thing? Yeah, that worked out for you, didn't it? Now, I tell you this one to drop dead, but she kind of already is. Where's our next pylon? Ah, it's over there. Right. Construct 3 pylons. Well, second pylon. There's Khazad-dûm, so we'll get to him what's next. Secure the base camp first. Then expand onto the natural after all. Although I'm not sure this really constitutes natural. Maybe for the other guys. Never mind. Our third pylon is about to be constructed. And... yoink! We have repaired additional pylons. So... just up to Khazad-dûm. Is that Echo a coincidence? I don't know. Let's face it, it's interesting to actually kill Khazad-dûm rather than get killed. Yes. And then we're going to smack them right back down again. I hope. Maybe. I mean, just look at the crack on that crystal. That can't be in warranty. Velen, we've done your errands for you. Thank you for keeping the bubble going. Now, what's next?
Who wander are lost.
Yes, you're just going to keep the references coming, aren't you? Right, 1 keystone and 1 pylon fix.
This is the turning point. If we can activate the arena's defenses, this battle will be finished.
I thought I just repaired the pylons. What do you mean they're not active? Oh well. Consecrate. Repair the Argonite matrix beneath Triumvirate's end. Right. Go plug keystone into matrix. Then no doubt find giant robot and persuade him to... ah, here we are. Yoink. Okay. Power is online, and with a bit of luck... yeah, there we go. 3 pylons fixed.
My
hey, Velen.
people will never know how I mourned for them. The depths of my regret as Argus grew smaller and smaller in the distance. I begged the Naru to go back. That is not your path, they told me. Is this what they intended?
I think we've pretty much established that the Naru don't really care about anyone but the Naru.
Will you join our cause?
Okay, right. 1 signal
Not
beacon.
all.
It is
Excellent.
time to forge our own path, my friend.
About time. Elodin's been prompting you to do that for a while now.
Beacon
Yoink.
inbound. Be careful, Prophet.
At least he's not dropping it anymore. Hey guys, nice of you to turn up.
Poros, Prophet. The army of the light stands with you.
Your help is most welcome, Faria.
Will
Indeed.
you join our cause?
So, 1 beacon destination set, and we need to go meet Archmage Ymera at the Conservatory of the Arcane, the Sigil of Awakening.
Not all who wander.
Ha!
We seek the Sigil of Awakening. Archimond may have left it in the conservatory.
If we're
Understood.
really lucky, he didn't.
I have just the person for the job. Ymera.
If he took it with him, of course, we're completely
Right
boned,
away, Captain.
because I don't think we can... well, we could
Enough.
go back in time and
See
try
that
to
the
get
spirits
it.
Remain under control. The rest of you, secure the area.
Me? Yeah, we're off to go, die horribly yet again. Although I don't think we're going to be creeping around each corner terrified. Oh, Argusian Vigilance. They look like fun times. Haha. Just tunnel past them. And the Haywire Constructs. And all the other stuff. And past you, and you, and you, and ooh, not quite so fell goat. Interesting. Okay, so we have one conservatory of what's it?
The gatekeeper is inactive.
It's a 12-foot tall, well, 15, 20-foot tall killer robot. Are you saying this is a bad
Blade
thing?
and spell, ready to serve the light.
Oh, goody.
This construct should hold information to help us locate the Sigil of Awakening. We need to wake it up.
And how do we shut it back down when it tries to kill us? That's the question. Right, 30 partially digested arcana, so we're going to kill Panthara. And we also need to stabilize 8 erratic power conduits. Lucky me. Right. That's not a Panthara. That's not a Panthara. This looks promising. Stabilize the conduit. Yoink. Move on to the next one. Poke, prod, poke, poke, prod. There we go. And the next. Prod, poke, prod, poke, prod. Done. Okay, we're still short of Panthara, which is a little worrying, but I dare say they'll show up. Pop you. And you. And then we'll just have to kick your ass if you don't mind. Arms to death ray. In patch 7.4, when you're no longer worth looting. Possibly 8.0, depends. Oh, you're not hostile. I wonder if you're worth killing. Let's give it a shot. Oh, you can stun. That's worth knowing. Loot. Is that all? Well, I suppose it's not exactly a guaranteed legendary thing anymore. Right. Okay, power conduit stabilized, which just leaves the kitties. Hello, kitties. I need to murder you, or at least beat you badly enough that you hoik up the contents of your stomachs. This is totally not going to be gruesome. Smack, chop, whack, chop. One amateur vivisection later. Okay, we're going to need to kill about 6 of them then. Okay, I can live with that. Especially if I can harvest off a few, but these are hordes, so tapping rules apply. More's the pity. Hello, kitty. Good kitty. Bad bear. Kitties? Ah, I wonder if that lingering aether will help. No, it doesn't, but it is some extra damage. So with a bit of luck we can get a few quick stacks on that. And then just take massive advantage of, well, hold still, will you? Thank you. That's 3. And we appear to be short a Panthara. Come on, kitties. Come on, kitties. You gotta be around here somewhere. I mean, the Horde can't have murdered all of you. Oh, who am I kidding? They totally can have murdered all of you. Need kitties. Need kitties. The damage buff is ticking down and I don't have any kitties to murder with it. This is somewhat annoying. Yeah. Kitties! Oh, there we are. Smash to tap him.
Inventory is full.
Oh, fine. Well, if the inventory's full, we'll just drop a few bits of arcane power. Sorry, artifact power, rather. I was hoping to hold on to some of these for the silver hand, but no such luck. 1, and find that. Smack you, crunch, back, wallop. Got it. Okay, halfway there, just about. kitties. Come on, kitties. Good little kitties. Good little mana-eating kitties. Couldn't we just send back to the Vindicar for a battery pack? It would have to be easier. Right. There we go, couple more. 8 to go, so hopefully just 2 kills. And there we go. All sorted, all looted, let's go turn this in. Now, with the conservatory droid back online, hopefully it will actually recognise that we are meant to be here. I mean, it couldn't possibly be fitted out with anti-intruder mechanisms, could it? There's no way it's going to do something horrible.
The lights are on, but no one is home.
Oh, terrific. Okay, well, what did you expect? You basically had me retrieve rather a lot of magic, let's be honest here, panther dung. Okay, jostle it a little.
I am going to need your help. Jostle it a bit, won't you?
This can't possibly go wrong. Shield up, jostle it. Okay, it's awake. It may not be very happy to see us. Oh, goody.
I know that voice.
Oh, yes.
Exile Imera, why have you returned?
We need
Exile, Imera?
Conservatory resources are not available to one of your status.
You...
old people to become gatekeeper. Perhaps you had better do the talking.
So, you didn't by any chance get yourself expelled from the conservatory, did you, Ymera? Is this something we should have known about before we woke up the very, very English vigilant?
I am obligated to serve.
I seek the sigil of awakening.
No pleasure either. The sigil is the conservatory's highest honor. Only Archimon's chosen may pursue this accolade. I am obligated to inform you that the Master created trials specifically for this purpose.
Oh,
I'm
good.
also
We could do trials.
to allow the uninitiated to participate.
Excellent. So these trials, they wouldn't happen to involve the removal of life and limb from the uninitiated, would they?
Required to provide a greeting.
Excellent.
Hello. Let us begin.
Hello, indeed. Right, what happens if we just start irritating this guy?
Protocol dictates that I bid you farewell.
Indeed. Nope, he doesn't have any chat
State
lines. That's a
your
pest.
purpose.
Okay, so we have the challenge of tenacity, cunning, and mastery. So, once inside, your goal is to overcome all the obstacles placed before you. Okay. Right, and then mastery. You will fight remains of Archimon's 3 greatest pupils. Beat all 3 with all your limbs intact. Fair enough. And cunning. Have a fragment of acuity, wit, and guile.
Great. We will be on our way then.
Excellent.
You, Imera, will have no part in this. But I will not deny you the opportunity to watch your friend fail.
So
Well, that's
generous
nice
of
of him.
I may not be able to assist you directly, but I have information that could be of interest.
Well, let's just hope he can't listen to a slash whisper then. Right, well, we'll start by jumping these guys.
You could stand to be enough. You have proven your worth.
It is finished then.
Indeed it is. It's called jumping in on a kill.
A fool's errand, but I will indulge you.
Thank you so much.
Your efforts thus far are
Really? You're the one on 50% health?
these. May the light of mercy on your shore.
Oh, right. And by this I assume you mean... I'm sure it does. After all, I've only removed most of your limbs. Admittedly, you're a ghost, so you get to reattach them. Right, next stop. The Gatekeeper's alcove and the Trial of Tenacity. Okay, I am ready to begin.
This challenge is very simple. Enter and proceed until you reach the other side of the structure.
With all the
It is
death.
designed to kill you. Best of luck.
Thank you. Let's see. Okay, so red indicates where something is about to strike. That's easy enough to dodge. Okay, we're through that.
Try
Next
not to
stop,
let the
through the
beams touch
deadly
you.
laser beams.
I imagine it is quite painful.
I would be inclined to agree. Now, are those going to stop? Yes, they are. Okay, through here, through the middle, dodge the beams, and we're past. Where next?
Mind the stairs.
Oh. Oh, of course, right. Going up at speed. Ah, next stairs. Up again.
Oh, you made it. Wonderful.
Quite. Marvellous. Super. Terrific. Is the trial complete?
Fine. This trial is complete. Merely because I seem to have run out of space in which to test you.
Excellent. Perhaps you should have got yourself a bigger building then. But that, I suppose, is what you get for not having enough death rays. Which just leaves the Trial of Cunning. Inspect the well-preserved tome.
Why can't you let us rest?
Well, I was quite happy to let you have a snooze for a millennium or two, but you had to go and aggro. There we are. Enjoy your nap. Now then. What have we got here? We have a well-preserved tome. Our hands bear the answers if only you ask. 2 together can open the way. 3 at one time will keep you at bay. Right, so I can carry 2 of the sigils to get through. And I'm guessing I have to mix colours, so we'll take red and we'll take blue. That should mix to purple. There we go, and that should be enough to let me through the purple locked door. Okay, 1 fragment of guile. Ching! And out. So our next requirement is kicking these guys' heads in. And with that done, we're back here. So this time, in order to get into orange, I want red. And I want yellow. Basic colour mixing. Yep, there we go. In through here. Open box. 1 fragment of wit. Now then, next stop will presumably be, yep, there we go. Green, so blue and yellow to get green and open the final option. If this is your idea of a trial of wit, I am somewhat unimpressed. There we go. 1 fragment of acuity. So, Gatekeeper, you were saying something about the uninitiated participating. No doubt there's going to be a sting in the tail. Or possibly the android. It depends on your point of view, I suppose.
I am obligated to serve.
Indeed, and I'm sure you're most happy about that fact. So, turn in tenacity, turn in cunning, and there we go. Right. The Defiler's Legacy. Your deeds qualify you to seek the sigil. You must go to the Praetorium and face Archimond himself and kick his head in. Well, I've done that before.
That gave me no pleasure either.
I cannot step hoof in the Praetorium. But you know that, didn't you?
I'd guessed.
Perhaps.
I have complete faith in you. I will be nearby when you are finished.
Quite. One of these days you must tell me how you came to be kicked out by a bunch of scholars. What did you do? Turn left instead of right on the parade ground? Maybe you forgot to polish your armour. It must have been a truly horrific offence, something of that nature. Right. One Praetorium. Oh, hello, Archimond. You appear to be getting your head kicked already. I can live with that. Pop everything. Don't stand in the shinings. Yes. Unfortunately, we appear to have brought bigger guns.
A worthy tribute to my conservatory's teaching.
That's nice. Can I have the sigil?
Is proud. Claim your prize.
Ah, thank you. And one sigil.
You found it. Such power. I can feel it from here.
I am about to get horribly ambushed.
We have established a safe perimeter below.
Yes, whether I get to that perimeter is another matter entirely. Excuse me, don't mind me. Just want to... Ah, there we go. Right, Yamera.
Redeem our home.
What have I got myself into? Well, just another day at the office, really. Okay, so... One Shroud of Arcane Echoes, the Macquarie World Crest, and of course the Lightforge Beacon for the Conservatory. Excellent. Back to the Vindicar, I think. Vellum, we've got the second piece of your knick-knack. Now what? Oh, Darrell wants a word. Could be interesting. Alright, looks like we're plonking it here then. Fine.
We must unite against...
Yes, oh right, you want me to actually park it up here. Yoink! There we go. I assume you're going to add your bit to the mix now.
Wonder are lost.
Archimond was
there we go.
disdainful of the sigil's limitations. Without the rest of the crown, it gave him little power. And power was all he ever craved. This disdain is what allowed us to recover the sigil. Had he anticipated its value to us, he most certainly would have destroyed it. I do wonder what
he
hoped
didn't.
to prove with his trials. Was the sigil itself the test, perhaps? We are one step closer to unlocking the Vindicar's true potential. All that remains is the crest of knowledge. Then the crown will once more be whole.
Right, and no doubt we will send up a beacon marked as Giant Ultra Powerful Artifact here, because that couldn't possibly go wrong. Illidan! Okay, enter an invasion point and defeat a Legion commander. We'll do that later.
On worlds beyond Argus, spreading its forces thin. Find their portals and kill the demons on the other side.
But please note that he says nothing about him helping us out on it. I don't even know why you expect anything else from him. Alright, Darrell, what have you got for me? Please tell me it's something useful.
May you find what you seek.
Okay, well I need repairs for a start. That's no bad thing. Let's also dump some of this loot. including that rather less than useful piece of art champion equipment, those foul fell cores, and all the sticky volatile substances. Right, okay, that clears some bag space. So, what do we need? The wrench calls. Dee Dee the wrench is looking for me back in Dalar, aren't they? Okay, well, let's go see what she's got to say for ourselves. Pop a Hearthstone. I'm assuming this is going to be the engineering quest, and if you have other professions, then their profession quests will kick in at this point as well. But since I have engineering and mining, much to my annoyance, and I don't think I've got much use for Primal Sagarite, it's to Dee Dee the Wrench. And let's just Dee Dee Mao over there and see what she's got to say. Dee Dee, hi.
Interesting.
Right, what have we got? The Ionized Geographical Recorder. A large green planet in the sky swarming with demons. And use the recorded location above the map to get the wormhole generator for Argus. And we also have a harsh mistress. Okay, the gravity is of ours. Ha! Okay, well, let's help him calibrate these slippers. Gravity is indeed going to be a harsh mistress. Where's my bubble? There it is. And... yoink! Ah! We appear to have, yes. Well, that didn't work, did it? Let's just reduce the power a little. Okay. Now test the jump again. Exhilaration, broken bones, and in some cases, death. Going up. Okay, that's less likely to get me killed. Do I have to turn it down? I mean, that was just fine, thank you very much. Okay, calibrated again. Final jump test. Engage slippers. Jump. Well, that's pretty miserable. Can I have the first version back? I mean, I know I'll need safety on it, but this is Goblin Engineering we're talking about. Safety is for wusses. Okay. Woohoo! Gravitational reduction slippers. I think I can actually make those more or less straight out of the box. Maybe not. Need some blasting caps. Well, let's give it a try. Oversized blasting caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Create the slippers. There we go. Lasts 3 minutes. You get 1 charge. Wow, that's not cheap. Okay, these might turn out to be a bit of, honestly, a bit of a waste of resources. However, we need to go to Nathrax's Hole, the Petrified Forest, the Shatters Fields, and the Oronar Collapse. I'm thinking I'm going to do that off camera, because it will be rather boring. Back to the Vindicar. Let's see if there's anything else they've got to say for themselves. May well be that I'm going to have to complete the profession quest in order to get to the next station. May well be that that is the end of it for this week. We're about to find out. Well, we have a slight lack of people to talk to at this version of the Vindicar. Okay, but we have at least got the Macquarie World quests now, and some of those will hopefully be decently rewarding. Maybe. Or maybe they're just going to be the same as everything else. Well, we shall see. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there. I'll do the extraterrestrial exploration off camera, and then we'll try out this random wormhole generator, because that can't possibly end badly like every other engineering wormhole generator at all. I personally think I'm going to need to start stocking up on goblin parachutes again. I've been Israel. That has been the second week of 7.3, and until next time, farewell.